Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart.
Follow
Are there
Ted.
priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety! Find somewhere to hide!
Where did they come from?
Fell the swan!
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Speak to Gunnar. Speak to Gunnar. Whirl, skill. In skills. Range resistance. Plus stealth. Melee light attack damage. Health. Poison range. Press.
Go!
speak to Gunnar. World abilities. Piercing, incendiary powder trap. Incendi. World skill abilities. Ranged poison strike. Leveled. Ranged poison.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but path now usually south. To the Griever.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
He's fine. I doubt too. He's fine.
I kept my word to Kunin, and that spatcock Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Niguiscalan Vela Sprudjan and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Glowachester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, that's Hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I will fill your shop with sheep.
Knock on doors is the Mari LWYD. Knock on doors is the Mari LWYD.
That house.
A child.
I have cakes. Mummy made. Here.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see?
Knock on doors is
The
the Mari
eye holes in this mask are
LWYD.
terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet
Knock on
cake
doors is
to
the
turn
Mari
you into a
LWID.
gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Note, press. Knock on doors is the Mari LWID.
I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming hidden neath the hood.
To each dwelling, fate foretelling, it's the Mari LW.
To its dwelling, fate foretelling, it's the Mary Louis.
Well done.
Lads getting into
Knock
their
on doors
cars,
is the Mari
scaring the
LWID.
wind.
Knock on doors is the Mari LWID.
Good.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar. My cakes. Go, my eyes.
Say to me.
I said, cloth ears.
Gunnar!
Pay your false gods and piss off back.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
Pray for your sins. It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun. Four spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Thanks for helping. Will he be okay? Who are you?
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwyneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before you return.
Give me strength.
My mam modern is known am a humor toish gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Speak to Eivor.
Cast about this land, my friend. Look at all those delicious fish.
Speak to Eivor. 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 World. Speak to Eivor. 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 Speak to Eivor.
Stolen overmoed med læreren den er for gjett og nebejer. Swilchit for gjetten. Ikke for at jeg er drengt med tunen.
Speak to Tudor. Speak to Tudor. Speak to Tudor.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Speak to Tudor. Speak to Tudor. World, inventory, bag. Ration up, quiver upgrade. Increase max, art, Fafner's Speak to Tudor. Speak to Tudor.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day. I thought the church condemned this celebration.
I hate the church. Name's Gwarim, and I turned to God just 3 years back.
What were you before? Why become a monk?
What brought you to God?
You know you need to change after the third night you wake up britchless in pig shit, with no idea how you got there.
Why become a, what?
You look like a man with a past. What were you before you took up the cloth?
Me? A grain farmer. Had to take up the sword a few times to protect my crops.
What were you what do you
Do you like Gloucester?
Ah, 'tis a beauteous place. Shame they're losing their alderman.
What do
Enjoy the festival, Gwilym.
Ah, perhaps a drink later.
Alone with your thoughts at last.
Eivor, perhaps. Every moment is sweeter when you are the Harvest King. All this bounty. Soon, I will join it. But eat, drink, enjoy all that Gloucester's lush woods offer.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
I'll stay long. Thank the.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
Gwilym, the warrior monk. Now we can match wills with a flagon in hand.
Ale is known to blunt even the sharpest of blades, Eivor.
To holy hearths and humid eyes, it is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
effort, Tefder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the Eldermen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
What a waste. That's noble.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast, then. To Elderman Coonan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tefder. May he wear the horns head high.
Weak! What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse, yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Flirt you're not...
Nice enough to tell you that you were wrong for the Elderman's seat.
Maybe you are correct. I wanted to be a cardinal. But the men who raised me said I'd serve God better as an Elderman.
You are your own man, not theirs. The only ones you should be serving are your people. Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah! The greatest oath, and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefder! Tefter! Tefter! Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened last night? And the effects of that draft still cling. Tefter, are you here? Tefter's bodyguard. Killed by knife.
Page from Tud. Investigate the bloody scene in Tudr's dwelling.
The spot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come on then!
Investigate the bloody scene in Tudr's dwelling. Investigate the bloody scene in Tudr's dwelling. Investigate the bloody scene in Tudr's dwelling. Investigate the bloody scene in Tudr's dwelling.
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Modron will know the... I'm
Find
still
and speak to
unbalanced by
Modron.
Gwillem's special something.
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Kunin, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
Find and speak to Modron.
I came as soon as I heard. Tefter is missing.
World. Clues and riddles. Clues and... Find and speak to Modron.
I'm still unbalanced by Gwilym's special something.
Find and speak to Modron.
Maybe Mother Modron will know the contents. Hands tacky with old blood from Modron.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
I've been accused of murder.
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood but no body? We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwilym poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next.
Can you...
I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low.
World. Clues and riddles. World. Hold left mouse button fast. World. Hold. Meet Halewyn the Druid.
To the waves!
Survey the area, Sunan.
Save it for later.
Meet Halewyn the Druid.
Let the sail out!
World. World. Undiscovered Undiscovered.
Bring the sail in! Run up the sail! Sail down!
What's wrong with you?
Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Press E
Spoke with him
close.
again. He said that he pined, and I feel torn in two.
Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn
Let's
the
see
Druid.
you, old friend.
Meet
Aid
Hailwyn
me.
the Druid.
Be my eyes.
Meet Hailwyn the Druid.
much energy here.
Good fellow! I've locked myself out.
This is your house?
I set my key down, only to watch it fall into the river. My name's Bronn.
Hi, Bronn.
Ah, a Dane. I have an object inside that you'd be interested in. The legendary horn of Ragnar Lothbrok.
You have Ragnar's horn. How can you know it was his?
You have me there, friend. I cannot be certain. It's a very old Dane horn. Help me into my house. You can judge for yourself.
Meet Halwyn the Druid.
Guide me. I am curious to see this horn.
I hid it somewhere long ago. Forgive me, I can't recall just where. Help me search. Well done, friend.
Homeowners know. Meet Halwyn the Druid.
Ah! Look at that!
That's no horn.
Let me have a look.
Hold!
This man told me the house was his.
Have you any idea how important I am? I shall have you both flayed and hung from the city gates.
Friend, it's all a simple misunderstanding.
If you were deceived, Dane, you'll return my biblo and help me kill this villain.
I will defend Bronn. I will help you defeat. I will defend Bronn.
Bronn is my friend. I will defend him to your death.
Oh, bless you, Dane.
Prepare to die, piles of horse droppings! Mongrel!
So what was this all about?
He bragged about that object all over the village. Keep it, friend. You deserve it.
I regret only that I did not hear the battle song of Ragnar's horn.
World. Skills. Emergency. Way of the wolf. Melee. Assassinate. Poison. Range resist. Headshot. Heavy damage. Range press. Press is.
Go! Show me. Yeah! Yeah! This man is a Norse warrior, and his body deserves respect. Where is his axe? He cannot go to Valhalla without it.
Hurry ran off with it. Don't hurt us. We didn't mean anything. Please.
I will not harm you. I just want to get this man's axe returned. Where's this boy gone?
Over that way. He was playing with it. Slaying monsters.
Meet Hailwyn the Druid.
Go.
Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid. World.
You there, boy. Give me the axe before you hurt yourself.
I am no mere boy. I am Hurry, slayer of monsters. You'll have to win it from me in single combat.
Charisma level 4. Charisma.
A monster slayer. Well, as a fellow warrior, I must trade for the axe in a warrior's charm. Thick arms of Agir and thighs of Thor. Strength, honesty, and wit. Crave all wise warriors.
I can feel this Norse magic running from my fingers to my toes. I bet I can beat you in a race back to that body. Look, there's a spider crawling around his...
Though we know not your name or your clan, you are a warrior of good stock. Odin welcomes you to his table in Valhalla.
Amen. And one day, us warriors will join you, fighting monsters in eternal battle.
Yeah! That must be the home of the druid. I need your eyes, my friend.
Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid. Meet Hailwyn the Druid.
Guide me. The fellow's land is
Meet
peopled
Haelwyn
by
the
men of
Druid.
straw.
Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
Just as Modron said. Maybe I should disguise myself.
Meet Haelwyn the Druid. Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
Friend.
Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
You may not speak to Eivor. You
Meet
may not
Haelwyn the
speak to
Druid.
Eivor, but perhaps you will speak to the spirit of the Mari Luid.
Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
You may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps you will speak to the spirit of the Mari Luid.
Love letter. Crest. Love letter. Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
Sunan.
Meet Haelwyn the Druid.
You may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps you will speak to the spirit of the Mari Luid.
Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
Help Haelwyn prepare for his ritual.
The Wicker men must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
Let there be cacophony! Let there be cacophony! One more! One more!
Help Hailwind prepare for his ritual.
They roar! Do you hear them? A chorus of fire!
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
I've come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I am a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which is the charm that weds souls?
I'll be back. Repeat the question. I'll be back.
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
Solve the riddle.
A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
Threefold death. Solve the riddle.
Sunan? This dagger is placed upside down.
Athame dagger. Solve the riddle.
Their mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
Soul skulls. Love letter. Solve the riddle. Solve the riddle. Sabrina of the Severn. Press E close. The long river. Sabrina of the
Sabrina watches me from the water below. Aid me, be my eyes.
Solve the riddle.
Two ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
Devil spoon. Press E. Solve the riddle.
This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones.
Celtic knot. Solve the
Stretch
riddle.
your wings, Sunan.
Solve the riddle. Solve the riddle. Solve the riddle.
May not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he will speak to the spirit of the Mary Lou.
Speak to me, O wind. Have you found yourself? If you are a spirit of light, answer me this. Which is the charm that weds souls?
The double spoon.
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
The threefold death.
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. Which charm protects from evil spirits?
The Celtic knot.
The symbol of the Celtic knot wards off harm.
A secure knot indeed. Only one of light need not fear it. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to your question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. Amidst to help him sleep, I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cúthládrin.
Cúthládrin? Very well. I thank you, Haelwyn, that this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cúthládrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby. Cast about this land, my friend. I can see Modron ahead. How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefter's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much. But I had no quarrel with Tefter.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halewyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cúthládrin, name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefter and myself.
Cúthládrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tefder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
Let's go.
Let's make haste, then. I must find Gwylim and regain my honor. Go, Zulin. This forest, and all of Gloucestershire, feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tefder and his church.
Tefder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tefder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sort.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes. Cúthládrin, the thieves' warren. This is where I leave you.
You will find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
Go, my eyes.
Find Wylam.
Go!
Find
What
Wylam.
do you see?
World. Ability. Mark. Incendi. World. Ability. Skill. Inventory. Inventory. Bag. Abilities. World. Ability. Poison strike. Feign death. Raid.
Yeah!
World. Invent. Skills. Health. +5. Way. Melee. Headshot. Poison resist. Way of the Wolf. Bout.
Jaw! Survey the area, Sunan.
World. Find Wylam. Find Wylam. Prayer sheet. Find Wylam.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Find Wylam. Find Wylam. Find Wylam. Find
Survey
Wylam.
the area, Sunan.
World. Hold left mouse button fast travel. World. Find
Let's see
Wylam.
you, old friend.
Find Wylam. Find Wylam.
Show me what lies ahead.
Sure!
Best not to draw attention here.
World. Inventory bag. Brigandine cape. Find Wylam. Find Wylam.
Oh, my eyes.
Find Wylam. Find Wylam.
Should help in pain. Thank you, Baron. You've been a great comfort.
That is Tefter's voice. So he lives.
Find Wylam.
That must be where Wylam is hiding.
Find Wylam.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Find Wylam. Find Wylam.
Go, Sunan.
Find Wylam. Find
What do you see, Sunan?
Hey! Come on then!
Nope. Find Wylam.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive.
Have mercy! We're under orders! Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tefter.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sellswords you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Gwillem.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
Why kill Tudor?
Why would Coonan pay to have Tefter killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell him we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing to...
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move, fool.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tefter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid, then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
You've a good heart. Thank you.
Tudor script.
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Coonan, he ordered my death. I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we. Living in kindness, under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
The scrape has changed you, Tefter.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
Yeah!
He's hot to the touch, and his mind fades in and out. But he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Cunan.
Cunan did this?
I know not why. Only that he gave them coin to dispose of Tefter. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Cunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tefder to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Cunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I am a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Cunan?
I'll kill him. I'll expose him. I have to...
You are resolute, then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Tefter. I must get to Cunan before the festival's end.